Hello, hello. Good morning to you, or it could be good evening or good afternoon to you. My name is Michael, and I'm coming to you live. That's right, live from New York. And this is another live Happy English lesson. It's Sunday, the 22nd of January, around 8 o'clock in the morning. Alex has joined us. Thanks for typing in. It's a foggy day in New York. Actually, when I looked out my window this morning, I thought I was in London perhaps and not New York because it was really, really foggy. And I don't know if it's always foggy in London, but that's just kind of our impression of London. So, thanks so much for joining me today. We have a couple of things to talk about. We're going to talk about how to use wait with some prepositions or without some prepositions. We're going to talk about some colorful idioms. And I have a question from a listener, actually a viewer yesterday I'm going to take care of. So thanks for joining me. Hello, Tanner from Turkey. Thanks for joining us. And Yukiko, thank you for joining us. She says it's freezing here. I wonder where here is. We've had in New York a very, very weird winter so far. Usually the temperature in the wintertime, especially towards the end of January in New York, is usually around -5 or, I don't know, -10 sometimes. But, we've had weather like yesterday, it was almost 18 degrees. So it's crazy. It says in Japan. Yeah, I don't know. The weather goes up and down, up and down, up and down. So I don't know. All right, let's get to today's English lesson. The first thing that I want to talk about is a question that I got yesterday from Claire. And Claire saw the lesson that I did a few weeks ago about during versus while. So just a quick recap of that. You can use during plus a noun. So during dinner, I don't watch TV. You can use while plus a gerund. While eating dinner, I don't watch TV. And you can also use while plus a subject and a verb. While I eat dinner, I don't watch TV. Okay, so Claire's question was, excuse me. Claire's question was, what's the difference between using during while and using when? And that's a great question. I think that we tend to use while when there's an action, while eating dinner. And I think we tend to use when there's no moving action. Like, for example, when I get home, I take off my shoes. When I get home, I take off my shoes. So it's a one-time action. But while I'm eating dinner, I think we tend to use while with a progressive action, and we tend to use when there's just one event. So when I see you, I will shake your hand. That's a one-time action. But we tend to use while when something is happening over time. While eating dinner, I don't watch TV. So that's the basic difference between when and using while. Okay, let's move on now to today's English lesson points. The first one is wait. And wait is an interesting verb because sometimes we can use it with a preposition or sometimes not. And sometimes a lot of students, my students and English learners, sometimes they forget the preposition. So that's important. It's important to remember the preposition. Hang on a second. Let's try that again. See, now you know this is live. That's right. No editing, folks. Who's joined us? Ramon has joined us. And Pribadi, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Aden from Indonesia. Wow, the whole world is here. Okay, so you can use wait for plus a noun. Wait for plus a noun. I'm waiting for an important phone call. Not yet. So wait for. Yesterday, I waited for the train. Okay? So if you put a noun after wait, you've got to have the preposition. You can't say I waited the train. It sounds weird and it's incorrect. I waited for the train. You can also use wait for plus time. I waited for 30 minutes, but Jack never showed up. I is always late. I waited for 30 minutes. I will wait for the end of time to see you. Okay, so wait for plus time or wait for plus a noun. You can also use wait plus the infinitive. The infinitive is the to plus a verb. So you could say, I'm waiting to talk to the boss. What are you doing, Michael? Oh, I'm waiting to talk to the boss. So wait to talk to someone. Everyone is waiting to see what will happen during the football game. Wait to see what will happen during the football game. I think my mom is waiting to serve breakfast. It's Sunday morning in New York, and that probably means pancakes in my. And wait a noun, and then you can also combine those. You can wait for someone to do something. So, for example, I'm waiting for the postman to come. I'm waiting for the postman to come because I bought some books on Amazon. Yesterday, I was waiting for the rain to stop. Wait for the rain to stop. All right, so those are the three ways that you can use wait plus some prepositions. Next, I'd like to talk about some colorful idioms. The first one is once in a blue moon. Now, when you look in the sky at night, and I know that there are folks here watching from all over the world, when you look in the sky at night, what color is the moon? From New York point of view, it's usually kind of orange, and then it kind of goes up in the sky and it becomes bright white and then kind of goes down to orange again. So have you ever seen a blue moon? It's probably very, very rare. And so we have the idiom once in a blue moon means rarely or hardly ever. For example, I go bowling once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon. I don't hate oysters, but I only eat oysters once in a blue moon. It means I eat oysters rarely. How about you? Is there something that you do only once in a blue moon? Why not leave a comment in the comment section and let us know? All right, the next colorful idiom is to get the green light. Now, when you're driving and the light turns green, you can go. And when the light turns red, you have to stop. So if you get the green light when you're driving, you can go. And we use the idiom, get the green light, means to get the approval or to get the okay to do something. So my boss gave me the green light to go home early. So I asked the boss on Friday, hey, can I go home early today? And the boss said yes. The boss gave me permission. So I could say, the boss gave me the green light to go home early. Yukiko asks, does blue moon mean the second full moon of the month? That could be the origin of that, but I'm not so sure. But that's a great question. I'll have to think about that. But once in a blue moon means rarely. So get the green light. If you get the green light, it means you get the permission. What else? Oh, you could say, for example, there's a concert, but it's on a Monday, and I have school the next day, but my mom gave me the green light to go to the concert. My mom said, okay, you can go to the concert. She gave me the green light. All right. Have you gotten the green light to do something recently? I can give you the green light to leave a comment in the comment section here during this live video. And if you're just joining me, it's January 22nd at 8:16 in the morning in New York, and it's live, folks. Good morning or good evening to you. All right, the next colorful idiom is a green thumb. A green thumb. This is your thumb, and if you have a green thumb, can you guess what that means? A green thumb. Anybody want to take a guess? Anybody? My wife gave me the green light to eat pizza. That's a great example. A green thumb. If you have a green thumb, it means you are good at gardening. That's right. You're good with plants. Plants are green. Vegetables are green. And if you are good at growing something, or maybe you have some house plants, then you eat, and sometimes, people have house plants, but they don't live very long. You could say, but if you're good at that, you have a green thumb. My mom has a green thumb. In fact, and I should put a picture of it up on social media. My mom took a pineapple. We had a pineapple, and she cut off the top with all the leaves, and she planted that about 2 years ago. And this past summer, she grew a pineapple from the pineapple top. It's amazing. I will show that to you guys. I will show you a photo of that the next time we get together. So my mom has a green thumb. I sort of have a green thumb. I'm sort of good at gardening. I grew some vegetables last year in my garden for the first time. How about you? Do you have a green thumb? Let us know. Leave a comment in the comment section here during this live, that's right, live English lesson. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. All right, we have one more. And that is to be caught red-handed. Caught red-handed. If you are caught red-handed, and caught is the past of catch, and we use it in the passive, to be caught red-handed. If you are caught red-handed, it means that you are caught doing something wrong while you're doing that. So, for example, little Johnny was taking a cookie right before dinner, even though his mother said no cookies. And as he was taking the cookie out of the package, his mother saw him. We can say he was caught red-handed. He was caught red-handed. The other day in the office, Tommy tried to leave a little bit early But when he was on the elevator, the boss saw him on the elevator and he was caught red-handed leaving work early. So if you're caught red-handed, it means you're caught while doing something wrong. Have you ever been caught red-handed? Why not leave a comment and let us know? Let's see. Yukiko says that her mother has a green thumb. Very, very nice. Okay, so that's it, guys. That's the end of today's live English lesson. Just to recap, if you are caught red-handed, it means you are caught doing something wrong. If you have a green thumb, it means you're good at gardening. If you do something once in a blue moon, then you do that thing very rarely. I go bowling once in a blue moon. And if somebody gives you the green light, then they give you the permission to do something. All right, and then we also talked about wait. You can wait for somebody or something. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for Jack. I'm waiting for the train. Or you can wait for an amount of time. Wait for 10 minutes. Wait for an hour. You can wait to do something. I'm waiting to eat breakfast because I'm so hungry. Wait to eat. You can wait to see what will happen in the football game. And then finally, you can wait for someone or something to do something. So I'm waiting for my mother's pineapple to get bigger. And I'm waiting for you to have the next live English lesson. Thanks for joining me today. This is the 14th in a row. That's right, 14 days for 2 weeks. I've done an English live, and it's live. That's how you know. I've done a live English lesson here at Happy English for the last 2 weeks in a row every day. That's 14 live English lessons for you. Take a look at my Facebook and Instagram and other social media pages. Later on today, I'm going to put up the schedule for this coming week's live English lessons. I'm going to do some like this early in the morning. So you guys, like Yukiko, who's in Japan right now, you guys in Asia can watch. And then I'm going to do some later in the afternoon. So it's a convenient time for people who are in other parts of the world. Okay, excuse me. Thank you so much for joining me in today's live English lesson, and I'll see you guys tomorrow right here, there it is, at Happy English. Bye, guys.